But now I'm joined by the chairman of Food for the Poor, Jamaica. He is Mr. Andrew Mafood. And this organization continues its good deeds for its 30th anniversary school furniture program. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning.
Good to see you. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having us.
First off, I can't imagine anyone not knowing what Food for the Poor does, but for those who don't know, give us a brief overview about what the organization is responsible for.
Okay, we started about 30 years ago primarily as a food distribution charity to those less fortunate, but we have evolved into a holistic charity. We do housing, we do a lot of medical, still a lot of food, but we've taken a real move now at education. Food for the Poor, one of our big words is sustainability. So if we can help a farmer, a fisherman, or a child in school by giving them the best surroundings, great furniture, great sanitation, then we believe that that child will have a chance to develop a sustainable lifestyle and help those around them as well.
This obviously cannot be easy to fund because there's a constant need, a constant demand for support and for help. How is it that Food for the Poor manages to feed, literally and figuratively, its consumers?
Food for the Poor primarily raises the majority, I would say about 95% of its funding in the United States and Canada. And we have over the years relied primarily on gifts from our head office in Florida. They actually help 17 countries. And one of the things we want to do as a charity here in Jamaica is still rely on our head office in Florida, but engage corporate Jamaica more, the foundations as well as the embassies, and really try and get them on board to help us, to help our country so that we have more resources to use.
Which brings us to the 13th of this month. Something big is happening. Tell us about it.
Well, we have, coming out of the calls from schools for better furniture, we have taken the initiative to say to Jamaica, look, it's our 30th anniversary, give us a birthday present of a lot of money, but we will take those funds, hopefully 300,000 US, which can buy 15,000 new desks and chairs, and we will take that furniture and distribute them to the schools in Jamaica. So we're having a major fundraiser on the 13th of December, where we want to thank our donors, we want to engage them, we want to show them what we can do, and also to say thank you on behalf of our charity for the last 30 years of service to the country as well.
How is it that you go about selecting who you're going to distribute things to? Because, there's such a need, there's such a demand out there. And obviously, you've been doing this for, it's a 30-year anniversary, so you've been doing this for quite some time. But how do you select the schools that you're targeting and who you're going to donate to?
We have great relationships with many of the schools, and we have excellent relationships with the Ministry of Education. We get many appeals directly from the schools themselves. We actually have a list of schools from the ministry. There must be about 900 high schools. And all the work we do in the areas, we know the schools that are desperately in need. We recently almost did a complete overall of Kingston College. We gave them about 1,000 desks and chairs. It was, and I would encourage you to maybe even invite them on the show to speak and listen to them, because it's fine for me to speak to you, but when you hear it from the beneficiaries, the head boy of KC, who I had the pleasure of listening to and was encouraged by his sentiments of thanks, it was really tremendous.
You have school furniture, and some could say, why not give them money for education? Why not give them food? Like, why is furniture so critical? Furniture obviously must have value. Why this is such a big deal, no? It is.
And it's also very expensive. And our country, in the fiscal position it is, can't afford this luxury that our students must have. We do a lot in terms of scholarships to students as well. Many firms do. But when you go into the schools and you see some of the rusted desks or students not having a desk, they have to stand. And we all know when we get a new computer or a new desk for ourselves, how encouraged we are to go to work, and you feel good because your surroundings are good. That's what we need to do for our students.
The 13th of December, it's almost a week away, but you still need help. You need corporate Jamaica to become involved.
Definitely. We need, I can share with you, we have reached 6,000 new desks and chairs. We need about another 180,000 US, and obviously I'm going to appeal to corporate Jamaica and all the civic societies to join us. A container load of furniture is only 1,000 desks and chairs. It's 20,000 US dollars. It's 2 million Jamaican dollars, which, it has been a tough year for many of our financial institutions because of the NDX. Most of them suffered a loss, but we would love them to just dig a little bit deeper, give it to us, give us funding so that we can give it to the kids of the country.
Excellent work. Thank you so much for what you do.
Thank you, Andy.
Thank you for yourself and your organization.
Thank you, Andy.
I don't know what we'd do without you. That's the truth. All right, Chairman of Food for the Poor Jamaica, Andrew Mahfood.